You're listening to Not So Live from Asteroid G, the podcast that had a movie back in the 80s no one wants to talk about because it starred Bob Hoskins. And while I liked his performance, that movie sucked. I'm your host, Mike Finkelstein. With me, as always, is...
Daisy.
She was in that 1980s
was.
Mario movie. Yeah. Well played, Josh. Well played.
Thank you. I thought I remembered correctly.
God, that movie was such a confused mess. And it's also so perfectly 80s because of all the actors within it. You're like, this is the exact cast of actors you'd cast if you were going to do a voice version of this film in the 1980s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
That movie, I was so excited when it came out.
It's so bad.
So bad.
So bad.
I tried rewatching it just to rewatch it, and I couldn't get through it.
I'm going to watch through it. I mean, I watched all the terrible Street Fighter movies recently, and those were... I didn't think there was a movie that could make the Super Mario Brothers film look good. And wow, go watch the Street Fighter movies.
Remember they had the Street Fighter movie, the video game? And it was so bad.
Okay, this is totally off topic, but I know this for a fact. There are two versions of that game that are completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one on Saturn?
Yeah, that's got different controls from the arcade one, and the arcade one was ported, I think, to the TurboGrafx with the same controls. So it's really a confused mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job there, guys.
Did Capcom even do that game?
They licensed it out.
License it? Okay.
Yeah. Like, it was a third party. Like they did with the Street Fighter EX games that were done by Akira. So, that's right. Arika.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic. It looks like Akira to me.
Yeah. I knew what you were saying.
Anyway. Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes.
The trailer for this just came out. And, I mean, most of it actually looks pretty good. I gotta give, So, this is a bitch that I've mentioned before, and this is not the fault necessarily of this trailer specifically, but just for the last 10 to 15 years of animation, hiring celebrities to do voice work, especially when those celebrities have no real experience doing voice work. Voice work is a different kind of acting from regular acting.
Yeah.
Not that what Chris Pratt does can be considered acting. But, especially not since he left Parks and Rec and became a star. He's pretty much stopped doing anything except being Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
But the fact is that there are voice actors for a reason. And most of what we get is just celebrities just reading lines, which isn't the same thing.
Yeah. Well, and the whole trailer was messed up because you have that awesome opening scene with Bowser.
Yeah.
And then you have Jack Black acting his poor, sweet, dear little heart out.
God, he is in it as Bowser.
He is.
Yeah.
And everyone's doing a phenomenal job. And then you have Chris Pratt phoning it in. It's like, where am I?
Yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom. Here we go.
Yeah, it's like... So, Jack Black, this actually gets to the point. Jack Black is a voice actor as well as an actor, singer, performer, whatever. But he has a long history of, especially with things like Brutal Legend, of doing voice work. He understands the process.
Brutal Legend, such a great game.
He understands the process of doing voice work.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt, this may be, in fact, come to think of it, aside from maybe a couple of other Illuminations movies.
He was in the Lego movie.
Oh, he did do that, which he actually did a better job there.
But the whole point of the Lego movie was he was supposed to sound like a nobody, boring guy.
Yeah. There's no personality there. Now, I've read articles saying that bringing the original voice actor for Mario, who's done it for 30 games now, would be a little much because
I wouldn't be able to listen to all of it.
Yeah, he's perfectly attuned to quick bursts of "It's a me, Mario," and "Wahoo!" But that's all he really has to do. Most of the lines they have recorded for him at this point, they could probably just recycle for the rest of eternity.
Well, in Mario movies, Mario doesn't talk a lot in the movie.
No,
in the
games.
There's not a lot of Bowser is a bunch of grunts, and Mario's a bunch of video game sounds. Daisy's and Daisy's ooh,
let's go.
Yeah, and it's nothing deep. It's just like you say, quick bursts. But I wouldn't be able to listen to an entire movie of that.
Yeah,
it would just seem kind of, I won't say racist, but low key, just off.
The best performance Mario has ever given was in Super Mario RPG, and he doesn't say a goddamn line in that one. Yeah.
Just ...
Yeah, he's a silent protagonist, and it works so great. So it's they need the right voice actor for the role, and I don't necessarily know who it would be, although I am now coming around to the idea of Jack Black as Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of feel like he should have put some New York accent on it or something.
Yeah.
Like,
He's very bland in the performance.
Like, not necessarily like a Fran Dresser type thing.
Fran
but like,
Dressler?
Dressler. Fran Drescher. But like, I know you don't watch Impractical Jokers, but
Nope.
you should.
Okay.
But they could have done it. Anything showed up in What We Do in the Shadows, one of them did.
I mean, there are...
Matt Berry as Mario.
Oh my...
All right, we fixed that.
But only if he does it as Jackie Daytona.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's like there are a number of actors I think could do it, and even if they weren't voice actors, which I would prefer a true voice actor to do this role, even if they weren't voice actors, they could still act the shit out of it in a way that would work. Like, I don't know, just get fucking Jon Stewart, who at least sounds like a nebbish New Yorker. Yeah.
Like, just, I don't know, Chris Pratt's still, like, and I know it's only 2 lines, so it's not fair.
It's hard to judge.
It's hard to judge.
Hard to judge.
But I feel like one of Mario's classic lines is "Let's go."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Here we go."
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people have been saying, by the way, that he sounds like Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers.
I didn't hear that part, but
I can't. But
if you're gonna say "Here we go," it has to be Toad saying it.
yeah,
Because Toad says that in Mario Kart.
yeah.
Yeah. Then he has to also go "Wahoo!"
Wahoo! I wonder if Wario's going to be in it.
Ooh.
But
well, it looks like an origin story, so
yeah.
more than likely it's Mario and Luigi fighting Bowser for the first time and then getting busy with Princess afterwards. Which, yeah, it's fine.
I wonder if his name's going to be Mario Mario.
Well, that's canon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they can change that, but they did change the voice, so who knows?
Yeah, like, I don't know. And plus, with all the issues with Chris Pratt, it just seems...
Do we really need more Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
We've covered this before in a whole podcast about Chris Pratt. Didn't we say all we needed to with the first Chris Pratt? Must we go Hawaiian?
Must we? Great callback to a few episodes ago. Must we go Hawaiian? Like, I don't know, just... I don't think he has the charisma to carry that movie.
I don't think he has charisma to carry a movie at this point.
Especially with Jack Black as your opposite and the villain. Like,
yeah. Now, in fairness, people don't voice act with each other normally. It's very rare to see a voice acting thing done where everyone's in a big group read together. Those aren't done very often because those are hard to schedule.
Yes.
So it's cheaper just to bring the stars in whenever and have them do 2 days worth of work and leave. And it feels like Chris Pratt delivered 2 days worth of work and left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. It's just... It seems so bonkers.
Well, there's a movie we don't need. The Bonkers movie.
Every time I just remember that show and I get mad.
You know what I'm frightened of now? We're getting all these mascot movies. We got Sonic, and now we have Mario. Just wait for the Bubsy movie. The look of disgust on your face.
Bubsy 3D.
Bubsy, Claus Encounters of the Third Kind, the movie.
Things that don't need to exist.
If I have just wished this into existence, I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry all at the same time.
The simulation just shut down for a brief minute.
We overload.
We're trying to get out of the simulation, not reset it. Now they know we're in it, that we know that. Oh my God, Mike. You just ruined everything.
I'll get you a ball of yarn to make up for it.
Now we're going to wake up tomorrow and Kevin James is going to be the new voice of Mario.
I mean, I was actually going to say Kevin James is going to be the voice of Bubsy. I'm like, could it really have been any worse?
No.
But, like, look, I like Mario. I think there's...
Yeah, I like Mario.
I mean, depending upon how you look at the series, there are, like, 18 or so official games like that feel like really true Mario movie or games. And there are plenty of other ones where he gets to say lines and do things, and they can be fun to various levels.
Answer geographical questions to find his... Oh, yeah, that was Luigi asking
Luigi
about
who did
Mario.
that, yeah. He did a hotel once.
Yeah.
He had some really bad PCI games. Like, there was a bunch of stuff. You don't have to... The thing I like about Mario is you don't have to play all of his games to know Mario and feel like you've gotten the Mario experience. Like, I missed out on Galaxy 2, and I hear it's a great game. I don't feel like I missed much. Like
it was fun, but you don't need.
You don't need it. You don't need it. Like I tuned in for Mario 3D World and for Odyssey, got what I wanted out of it, and if I miss the next couple Mario games, oh darn! But it's not the end of the world for me. Like it just it is. Yeah. It is what it is.
Odyssey was fun though. I don't know if you played that one.
I did. Odyssey was fun. I got up through the city world, and then I felt like I'd gotten my fill.
Yeah, you were pretty close to the end.
Metropolis World? Well, if I was close to the end, I might just go and finish it.
I think
I wore out. And it was like the City World and like the last star of the City World, or Shine, or Odyssey, or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah. Moon. I was collecting moons at fucking Mario. I was the last moon was the big celebration where he saved it, and they just sing a song about him, and there's dancing and shit. And I'm like, man, I feel like I got a climax here. I don't need to finish the game now.
To be fair, like after that, it took me a couple days to get back into it.
That was such a great moment. I loved the singing, the dancing, and everything. I'm like, okay, I'm good with this game now. I'm going to move back to Mario 3D World because that game was fantastic.
That's one of the better ones.
Oh my god, I love that one so hard. I have the edition with Bowser's Fury that I need to go back and play through again. It's so good.
Nice.
Love it. The Switch is great.
Yeah.
So, but like the thing I like about Mario is that you just innately know Mario without like having to play all of his adventures and be there for everything.
It's not a cohesive story.
No, and watching a movie about him, most of the characters look right. Bowser looks right. Toad looks right. The world, even to a certain extent, looks right. Mario doesn't look right. Something's off.
They slimmed him down.
Yeah, he doesn't look as fat. Like, maybe it was Chris Pratt was like, I don't want to play a fat character. Who knows? I blame Chris Pratt for this. He also doesn't have an ass, which I've noticed.
Yeah.
He's no butt.
It's like, what did they do to my boy?
Right? Mario, put on some pizza. Come on, we were just talking about that.
So how are you both fat and skinny at the same time?
Right? Luigi looks right.
Yeah,
Mario
Luigi
doesn't look right.
No.
Mario looks wrong. But yeah, and he doesn't sound right. So it's like, I'm looking at it going, I know what Mario's supposed to be, and this isn't Mario. Yeah. This is like Bob Hoskins Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just... something's not right.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that the voice is better, but for a trailer, you usually want your A game so people would watch it.
Uh-huh.
Which is how it started, but...
Yeah, it starts with Bowser because that's the A game. It's like they already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... And I know that there's a big push on the internet to do what they did to Sonic. Like, no, this isn't going to fly. We need to...
I doubt they're going to do that.
No, it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo's like...
Nintendo signed off on this, which is weird to me, that they signed off on Mario not having a butt, but...
Could you imagine that board meeting?
He needs more junk in his trunk. But said in Japanese, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it.
Would it be more sushi in his bento box? I'm not sure how you translate that.
I don't have any Japanese friends. The people I know that are Japanese don't know Japanese.
Wow. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it for the site. It's this thing I always say when I see something I don't like. It's like, well, I'm gonna be forced to watch it anyway because of this stupid website. But
it looks enjoyable, other than Mario.
Which is bad for a Mario movie.
Yeah.
Really bad for
because
a Mario
if
movie.
memory serves, Keegan-Michael Key's Luigi.
Yeah.
Which he's a great voice actor.
Yes.
And like I'm trying to imagine in my head all these phenomenal voice actors working with deadpan delivery of Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I swear he was just brought in on a different day, and was just fed lines, and this was the best delivery he decided to give.
Yeah.
It's like, I was in Jurassic Park. Why am I having to do this?
Yeah, which, have you seen the Jurassic Park movies, bro? Because they're not very good either.
I've seen the videos of him trying to talk up his voice performance here, and even in those where he's supposed to be hyping it, he seems bored.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he cared about this. This was a paycheck for him.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Which sucks because everyone else, it seems like...
Yeah, they cared.
They're there.
They actually are like, we're in a Mario movie. It's like, I'm in a Mario movie. Yeah.
And this could have, like, franchise opportunities. This isn't just a one-movie paycheck.
No. Hopefully they recast him if his performance is that bad, but they probably won't.
No, he'll just...
People seem to think he's A-list and can bring people in. When was the last time you went to a movie because Chris Pratt was in it? I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I would have seen that anyway, though. I was actually... I love Guardians of the Galaxy, first off, but what I was more interested in was Bradley Cooper playing Rocket Raccoon, because I remember... He killed it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But when I heard that, I was like, what? Like, you could have named literally anyone before Bradley Cooper, and I would have been like, okay, but... just hear me out. Zach Galifianakis as Mario.
Yeah,
I would buy that too.
Could come up with a whole list of people that would be better for it.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the Italian trailer is better because they got an Italian voice actor to voice him, and he voices it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I understand because like I couldn't listen to a whole movie of it. That's like, oh. But I feel like having someone with an Italian accent or at least a New York, New Jersey accent makes sense. Like, like I don't understand why you
know, frankly, and as much as like it wasn't great in the previous one, John Leguizamo would probably be a pretty good Mario.
Yeah, that would have been a good one too.
He does good voice work, and he has an accent. It's not exactly straight New York. It's I think it's a little more Puerto Rican or something, but it works. He would have been a pretty good choice.
Yeah.
Like, literally anyone.
Yeah.
Fuck Anna Faris. Get her, and I would
I would listen to that. But, yeah, it's so bizarre, like, because he did an okay job with the Lego movies, but the Lego movies weren't...
They were kind of crafted to him.
Yeah, like, he's an everyman, and I feel like they were just like, well, he did Lego movie all right.
Yeah.
But he had more emotion in Lego movie than he did.
Seems to have here. Yeah. We'll judge again when we see another trailer.
Yeah.
So expect a follow-up to this, at least in the outtakes.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, for Jack Black being Jack Black.
Yeah.
Because I'll watch anything with him in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll watch it for Bowser. Let's get the Super Bowser movie. Why haven't we had a Super Bowser game yet?
Yeah.
You know, we had Super Princess Peach. How about Super Bowser World?
I want to play Bowser.
Right? I know that he had playable sections of Super Paper Mario where he just stomped through the levels he'd already cleared and like, let's get a Super Bowser game going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where he finally defeats Mario.
No, he'd probably have some other villain. I pair him up against Wario.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a good...
That would be a good fight.
Like, and actually, just make it the two of them. You could play it as either character, and they're fighting towards the other's fortress. Almost like, you could do, like, Capture the Flag, even two-player mode, where...
That'd be cool. So what you're saying is like a Halo version of the Mario world.
But platformer.
Platformer, yeah.
Come on, Nintendo, give us this shit. Brilliant ideas here. Why haven't you hired us yet? We need a Hollywood consulting firm. That's what we need.
The CEO of Nintendo right now, his last name Bowser?
I don't know.
Like,
is it not? No, Reggie was in America, wasn't he?
No, Bowser. Yeah, Reggie retired.
Okay.
Or quit, and then I think the new CEO's last name is Bowser.
Maybe that's what the problem is. Why this movie's going to suck? It's because Bowser. Dun dun dun.
First board meeting. On the subject of Mario, too much junk in the trunk. Slim him down.
Let's get rid of that Mario guy. I like the dinosaur guy. Can we have more of him? Not Yoshi. Not Yoshi. That's not what I'm talking about.
What's wrong with Yoshi?
No, I want more Bowser for my Bowser.
Joke's on us, the entire movie's from Yoshi's perspective.
Oh, God. Can we get the Yoshi overdub where it's all just Yoshi noises for every character?
I don't know. In my head, it's the
Yoshi,
the dude from Ant-Man.
Yeah,
when he like talks about stuff. I can't remember the actor's name, but it's just like really specifically detailed.
Yeah,
but not like just have that, but Yoshi just
the whole time.
Yeah, it's like what the hell am I watching?
It's like the Galaxy Quest overdub when you listen to it from the aliens language. That is unwatchable.
It is. Oh, Galaxy Quest. I heard a rumor that they're doing a second one.
They're trying to do a TV show based on it or something, which, okay, we are way off base right now, but I will cover this for briefly. I read the comic that was supposed to be a continuation, and the comic was not great.
It was not good at all.
And so I don't have high hopes for a TV show either, because it's like, okay, it's the Beetlejuice thing. I feel like we said all we needed to say with the first Galaxy Quest.
Do they really need to go to Hawaii?
Yeah, the planet Hawaii. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. But, let's say aloha to that idea. Oh!
But do you say hello or goodbye?
Anyway. So sad for you, Mario. Let's hope it works out in the end.
It'll still make its money. Like, people are saying they're boycotting it, but they'll still go see it.
Maybe they will add a little more ass to his ass. And they just need to like take a couple of like vectors and just pull that out and re-render the movie. They could do that.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah, that's easy enough. Costs a few million, but they could do that. Maybe they'll just bring Chris Pratt in under contract to fix his lines, and he'll do a new dub or something. Just in post the ADR.
when they have an entire Mario trailer and Bowser has about 90% of the voice lines,
right?
That makes me feel like
they kind of know there's a
they
problem.
kind of know that there's a problem.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
I'm sure the contract is
written in such a way. It'd be smart if it was. Yeah.
So.
Or they'll just get a voice alike to redo some of the lines and be like, "It's Chris Pratt, we swear."
He's still getting paid. He probably doesn't care.
He doesn't care. All right, this has been Not So Live from Asteroid G. Absolutely overdubbed, and we're not going to admit it. I'm your host, Mike Finkelstein. We will see you next time.